LEGO just released this amazing retro camera as part of the Creator 3-in-1 line. I will tell you my thoughts on that in just a moment, but check this out. This is also a brick-built camera. I managed to score this one for under $10. The LEGO camera retails for about 20 bucks, so how about we compare the two and see which one deserves your hard-earned money. We will be judging each set based on the following criteria: build experience, looks and features, and overall value. Shopping links are in the description below for both cameras in case you want them for yourself. Build experience, non-LEGO. It may not be obvious on your screen, but this camera hides a dirty little secret. If you haven't noticed yet, I will give you a clue. Here is my reaction when I looked at the included part separator. It wasn't entirely obvious when I bought this that they were actually a smaller brick system. That's on me for not paying attention. Look at this piece and see how small it is compared to a regular 1x2 plate. This, by the way, is the only spare piece. So the pieces are a little small. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I'll tell you. You could, for example, be a complete klutz like me and accidentally drop pieces to be swallowed by the abyss behind your desk, never to be seen again. Or you could hurt your hands. My left hand was in physical discomfort after about 2 hours of building. Oh yeah, it took me about 2 hours to build something this small. The instructions are also not as intuitive as I would have hoped for. They are a little hard to follow sometimes. See the sticker? Yes, I know I put it on upside down, that's not what we're talking about here. But if you look closer, you will see that this is actually a sticker across multiple parts or stamp. You don't see that in modern LEGO sets anymore. I don't have a strong opinion on this, but how about you? Would you put a sticker across multiple pieces on a LEGO set? Leave a comment down below. Build experience, LEGO. The Alt LEGO camera took me 2 hours to build and left me in pain. I built the real LEGO version in roughly an hour and it was a joy to build every step of the way. LEGO always presents a much more polished experience. The steps are easy to follow and things go together in a way that makes a lot more sense. This is an easy choice. This round goes to LEGO. Looks and features, non-LEGO. This brick-built interpretation of a camera is interesting. The proportions seem just right and from about 10 feet away, it could even pass for a real camera, if not for some bizarre choices. This wheel piece, for example, I think stands out too much, and it's right there in front. From the sides, you can see that this does not align here, and I really hate it. From the back, this trans blue piece is supposed to be the viewfinder, but I have never seen blue glass used in a camera viewfinder. That's just bad. All the requisite knobs and levers are present, enough to be believable anyway. This is the shutter release. This lever you would think would turn here, but you would be wrong. It actually moves this way, which makes zero sense. Also, this knob doesn't turn, and this other knob also doesn't turn. This third knob thankfully turns, but it also self-destructs if you even look at it wrong. I stuck some blue tack under there so that it will stay put. It won't turn anymore though, which is par for the course. This is some sort of hot shoe attachment here on top, which is nice to see. And this label is askew. That's not a sticker. They printed that. It came pre-crooked. So much for quality control. On the back, the aforementioned upside down sticker, some buttons, and whatever this is. There aren't a lot of exposed studs on this design, not like the LEGO, which we will come back to in a moment. I personally like the smooth look of the tiles, though I understand that not everyone shares that opinion. Looks and features, LEGO. LEGO knows how to make a camera, in brick form at least. This is almost perfect. I do have a couple of gripes with it, which we will talk about a little later, but first, look at this strap. I absolutely love it. I would use this on my real camera, but it's made of a very thin material that I think would rip apart if used on anything heavy. Earlier, I criticized the non-LEGO version for non-working knobs. Here, LEGO knows that play features are a core part of the experience and all the knobs work. This one for changing settings. This is the film advance lever, though it turns the wrong way. This is the film rewind crank. Also works, but I wish they found a way to hide the crank when not in use. On real cameras, it's not just deployed like this all the time. Usually it tucks in out of the way. What surprised me was this lens design. It looks a lot more like a lens than the other one, and this one can even turn so you can pretend that you are focusing on your subject. There is also a hot shoe mount here for any brick-built speedlights. Now there's a mock idea for you. And my biggest gripe with this set is this shutter release. I don't like it on the left side. The world is a vast place and I'm sure it exists somewhere, but I have never seen a camera with a shutter button on the left side. And oh, this white piece was actually supposed to be gray, but I'm missing the original one, so I substituted with what I had. The best part of this camera, well, second best, is this clear piece. It's a functioning viewfinder. You can look through it and see the other side. How cool is that? Okay, now this is the real best part of the camera. You can grab this little handle and open this wide panel to reveal the inside. Let me take this out for a second so we can see the interior. This is the brick build, I assume 35mm film, but with positives instead of negatives. If you are familiar with film, you would know that these should be negatives, but given that this is a 3-in-1 set, I think they made the decision to just use regular color pictures so they can reuse the images in the alternative builds like the TV. This was a harder choice than the earlier category, but I still give this to LEGO. Their looks and play features are unmatched. But what about value? Okay, so I got mine last year for less than $10 on the Shein app. Shein, the clothes shopping app. I was surprised they had LEGO too, or at least LEGO compatible bricks. Anyway, I looked for this set on other websites so I can recommend them to you. And I found the exact same thing on Amazon for $20. This is not worth $20, considering the LEGO 3-in-1 set is also $20. Don't waste your money. The matte isn't matting on this one. I mean, look at the pieces here. Yeah, they are shiny, but also look at all the waves, the mold issues on the plastic. And I will mention this again. This is a different system. These are smaller bricks that are harder, at least for me, to build. If you can find it for super cheap, then fine. But otherwise, I think the real LEGO version is miles ahead. $20 is the perfect price for this set. It's a fun build and a great display piece for those of us who were born before the digital age. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, links to the LEGO sets are down below in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. Thank you and see you in my next video. The winner is LEGO.